Ross, to the people who are thinking about test driving an Arcimoto, like what can you say after your test drive? Like, I know for me, that's when I became a believer in the company. Like you said, you got to do your homework and try the product. And that's when I realized I wanted one, is after I drove it. And I don't know if you finished your thought about like the wow factor, but the biggest surprise for me was how many people of all different walks of life stopped. And like what you're saying, electric used to be weird. Now they're like, oh, this is sick. What is that? Like, what are
Yeah.
those? And now they're like, oh, it's electric too. And you tell them, it's like, then they're like, oh, can it go on the highway? You're like, it goes 75. You know, how much range do I have? 100 miles. We're like, what? You know, like each kind of thing. And then they're like, whoa, like I got to check that out. Like it was pretty wild when I had that happen in New York.
So think about it this way. The problem with the Tesla solution is the cheapest Tesla you can get today for real is 40 grand. Okay. So that's a payment of, let's say, 600, 650 a month. So I want to go electric, but I just can't afford it. Okay. So I want to buy a vehicle though. But the way young people think today is they're very cost conscious. They're very smart about how they spend their money. So they're going to look and then they say, well, how much is this and how much is that? And they check on the apps. And so it's like you have a solution that's cheaper than a car. Okay. And it's better in a lot of ways than a car. And it might even solve more solutions for that person than a car. Plus, how I sell Teslas is your cost of operation is zero. You have no maintenance and you have no gas. And so it's just, you know, negligible. You just drive this thing forever, you know, and you plug it in like a scooter. And so it's, to me, it's a financing and marketing thing. It's not a demand thing. So if you can get a financing deal where I can sign up for this thing and maybe no money down, $250 a month, you know, something like that. And you're just coming in where you just go onto the app and you buy the thing and then it just shows up at your house and your phone app uses it and you drive to work that day and you're going to make a fortune and you'll make me a lot of money.
I mean, it's almost, you think of it, well, you can rent it by the hour,
you can do whatever you want. It's
day,
part of that life.
By the month.
Yeah.
And just have it be very flexible very flexible for users and ultimately, you know, drive a lot more revenue per vehicle for the company.
Yeah. If I want to let my kid use it, you know, I can set parameters. Boom. He goes and uses it, whatever, you know, he's 21, you know, I don't want to let him go 70 in this thing. So, you know what I mean? And so it's super fun. And you have this opportunity to integrate technology with a great EV in the same Tesla model. And, you know, it's the same thing. It's about execution. I think that's the hardest part with EVs. And so, you know, I believe in you and that's that, you know, you got a lot of work to do, buddy.
No kidding. Well, we'd love to have you, whenever you head up north, we'd love to have you check out the operations firsthand. If you
just leave a FUB for me here in LA somewhere, you know.
Arcimoto.com/pre-order.
Pre-order. I don't want to pre-order. I just stare at a pre-order. You know, I'll pre-order one. You know, what I want is, you got to have like
Gali's configuring his
extra one. Do you have an extra one? Oh yeah, I think Gali's coming down. Take a FUB down and we'll cruise around in it.
You're going to love this, Ross. When I tried to get it, or I didn't try to get a free Arcimoto, but one of the employees suggested that I get a free Arcimoto. And then Mark was like, no way.
You can't get a free Arcimoto.
Mark's mom paid full price. You got to get in line and just do it. So
that's right.
So I'm like, you're sloughing, Ross. You might not get yours by summer. I'm going to have mine this summer and just show you. I might have to just roll down to Santa Monica just to flex on you and you don't have it.
You're going to flex on me right now. Yeah. Right now I got to pay for this Tesla I just bought.